Jeremy, would you prefer if we had an examination down at the hospital?
Would it make any difference?
Are you unhappy with me as your doctor?
No. You're the best doctor in the world, and you saved my life, and...
It can be a doggone good life.
I don't know.
Look, Jeremy, we're supposed to be friends, not just a doctor-patient relationship here now. Why can't you open up and talk to me?
I am talking to you.
Are you worried about something else other than your health?
No.
You know, you can always talk to your mom.
We talked earlier.
What about?
Just... things. Oh, have you heard anything from Laura?
No news lately.
Well, it seems like adopting Laura wasn't such a good idea. She ran away. I mean, she hasn't even bothered to call her parents or anything.
Things aren't black and white, Guy. Lucy?
Lucy?
Oh.
I've got to go in back and check some stock. Hang on to your dime. That cup of coffee's on me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hi, babe.
Hi. You look beat.
Yeah, I am. But I made the Guinness Book of Records. Turned down by every employer in town between 5 and 6 on a Monday.
No luck at all?
Nothing. Big fat zero.
Luke, I keep seeing the face of the night watchman in the department store.
I know, baby. I know.
Why didn't that hitman come after us? Did he panic?
Laura, hitmen don't panic. I don't know. Forget it. It's not important. What we have to do now is find us a nice place to sleep.
Luke.
It's okay. Stick with me. I cased the whole town. I think I found something. A real nice place. It won't cost us a cent.
A nice soft bed for free?
That's right. Isn't it amazing? Come on, darling. Where's my bag?
Oh, it's over there.
Oh, great. Mrs. Johnson, after you.
I want to thank you, Clem.
Oh, yeah? What for?
I got that job as a dishwasher.
Good for you.
There's just one thing. I hope it doesn't bother you, but they asked for a reference, and I told them that you'd known me for a year.
Well, that's just what I'll say if they ask.
All right,
Young
thank
fella's
you.
got to do what he can to get started.
Now, that's what my daddy always used to tell me. He'd say, son, get a job and stick with it right to the very end.
Okay, Mrs. Johnson, let's get the honeymoon started.
You've got to be kidding. I'm not going to sleep here, never.
Now, never say never now.
In a barn?
Laura, this is not a barn. This is a manger with chickens.
No, we're not staying here.
Laura, we don't have any money to go anywhere else. Come on, give it a chance. It'll grow on you. At least let's sit down and have something to eat.
On that?
That happens to be hay.
I know, but it looks dirty. It looks like it's got crawly things in it, and, you know.
The crawly things. Sweetheart, there is nowhere on earth that could have more crawly things than the last motel we stayed in.
Okay, you win.
Great. right up here. Picnic time in the old corral. A blanket. Perfect. No ants. It's all right. It's all right. Sit down. I love it. Okay. Now, what is your pleasure? It's not going to hurt you. It's just a little chicken. Maybe she'll lay us some eggs. What do you want? You want a leg or a breast?
The leg, I guess, and the thigh.
Good. I like breasts. Well, at least we'll never argue about how to break up our chickens.
You want some coleslaw?
Sure. First of all, though, I want you.
Luke, come on.
Laura, don't get your mind on sex again. We're going to have to eat first.
You're impossible.
I know. I have a certain charm. Here. All right. Oh, we have plates.
Use the plates.
There you go.
You want some potato salad?
No, I'll stick with the coleslaw.
Good. I like potato salad.
Perfect. You see, this marriage was made in heaven. Or was it a deli?
Well, I'll say one thing for Lucy Johnson. She certainly gets around.
She certainly does. What's the matter?
I lost my appetite. I just thought about the way the night watchman...
Get out.
Yuck.
I know, he looked dead. Go away. This is mine. Go. Buck yourself.
I'm scared.
Laura, don't be scared. Go away, chicken. Go away. Don't be scared. I'm here. I'm not going to let this thing harm you. Go on. Come on. Here. Give him a little coleslaw or something. Here, take this and go. I'm not going to let anything hurt you, I swear.
You think the hitman followed us?
I don't know, but if this chicken doesn't get out of here... I don't know if he followed us. Come on, let's eat.
Can't you lie to me? Can't you lie to me and tell me that we're going to be safe?
What is that? Hold on. Shh. Ho, 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 ho! Oh. Laura, look out! It's a cow! Oh, Lord! It's a cow! I will protect you no matter what.
My hero.
Always.
No. Not here. Not like
Why
this.
not here? Why not this? It's perfect. Nobody's watching but the cows and the chickens. Come on, Laura, you wanted to make love last night.
That was different.
Was it the wine? Is that what it was?
No. No. I wanted you to make love to me.
You sure it wasn't just the champagne?
All the champagne did was it helped me to forget the newspaper headlines and all the things that Scotty said about me, that I was a tramp.
Laura, I want you to forget everything he ever said to you.
How can I? I tell you, sometimes I feel as if the whole world knows about me. All my lies. I feel like I'm walking around without any clothes on.
Laura, no, that's Laura Baldwin. That's Laura Baldwin. This is Lucy Johnson. I'm sitting here in this wonderful place with Lucy Johnson. And what about that woman last night who kissed me better than any woman has ever touched my lips? Junie. And don't forget Simone, eh? Sexy, silent Simone who speaks not a word of English. But she tells me with every smile that she wants to make love to me.
But I'm Laura.
Okay. Laura Baldwin. But it will happen sooner or later, it will. When things are right, when the cows are gone, the chickens are gone, it will happen. Because I want you. And I think you want me too.
I do. But I want other things, too. I tried to call my mother today. I hung up. I hung up as soon as Mrs. Grant answered because I was afraid. But I still want to reach out to her. I don't know if I can forget about the past, Luke, and the rest of the world.
You're very far away.
I was just thinking about that phone call that came before we left the house.
You mean the one when there was nobody at the other end of the line?
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Grant said she thought it might have been Laura. There was something about the quality of the breathing she heard.
Mrs. Grant can be a very dramatic lady.
You have good insights into people, Doctor.
Well, she's a lady whose husband walked out on her.
How did you know that?
It's in her eyes. So she made the mistake some women do. She let her only child become her, what, her whole life?
Are you trying to tell me something?
Who, me?
Let's not talk about Laura. What do you say? I'm really not obsessive about her.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that because I intend to spend the rest of the evening concentrating on her mother. Okay?
Well, that sounds nice to me.
Excuse me. Dr. Leslie Weber.
Yes.
Phone call from Dr. Rick Weber.
Sorry about that.
Oh, boy, his timing's terrific. I'm sorry to track you down at dinner, Leslie, but I wondered if you'd heard anything from Laura.
No, nothing. But we did have another one of those phone calls. Mrs. Grant thought it might have been Laura.
That's strange. If it is, at least she's all right.
Yeah, I thought of that.
Well, look, I don't want to interrupt your dinner anymore.
Oh, no, it's all right. In fact, I understand you two know each other.
Who's that?
Dr. Tony Pirelli?
Oh, give Tony my best regards.
I'll do that. Goodbye.
Bye. Any luck with Jeremy?
No, not really.
No, he clammed up, didn't say a word.
He's very sincere about this. He really believes that he's going to be crippled for the rest of his life. And he doesn't want to be a burden on you at all.
Oh, Rick.
It's a stage. It's a stage that a lot of patients go through when they've had a long-lasting illness.
I know I have let him down some way. I
Annie,
know
come
it.
on, don't be silly. Come on.
I'll get it. Oh, Joe. Joe.
Well, now that's what I call a greeting.
I am so worried about Jeremy.
What's wrong? Is he sick?
He told the adoption agency, the social worker, that he doesn't want my final papers to go through.
Well, we'll just straighten out his mind on that score, that's all.
Yeah, maybe somebody from the outside can make him realize he's a little mixed up.
Yeah, maybe. And I could just be your man. I've been feeling kind of like an outsider lately. Be happy to speak to Jeremy.
Kids do a lot of strange things. We had some problems with Laura. Identity crisis when she was maturing emotionally and wasn't able to keep up physically. Oh, where did you two go wrong? I bet you spoiled him rotten.
No, actually, it was the other way around. I spoiled my daughter rotten, not my husband.
You know, you haven't talked about Laura for the last 10 minutes.
You weren't going to play shrink.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't play mom. But you're very, very worried about her. Am I right?
Yeah, I really am. Underneath everything else. I keep having this terrible feeling, you know, the way you'll have in a bad dream sometimes. That something dreadful has happened to her. There's nothing in the world I can do to help.
Girl with hay in her hair. Always wanted to make love to a girl with hay in her hair.
Surprisingly soft bed you chose for us.
Well, of course. Poets write about it, you know, new mown hay. I gotta say it again. I love you.
I love you too.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I can wait. I can wait as long as you want until you're ready.
Thank you. You're so understanding.
Oh, Laura, it seems like a whole lifetime ago. That crazy wedding, the yacht, you're pulling me out of the water.
Please, I don't want to talk about that.
Baby, let's talk about it. Because that's what's between us. It's not Scott. It's what he said to you, what he did to you.
He looked at me with such contempt. He said that I wasn't worth anything, that I didn't even exist any longer.
Did he hurt you?
He threw me to the floor.
He hurt you.
Not physically. He didn't hurt me physically. It was a different kind of hurt. It hurt inside. He talked about David Hamilton. And then he said that one man wasn't...
He said one man wasn't enough for you? Are you wondering if that's true?
I know it isn't true.
Well, that's a beginning.
Luke, I don't want to break my marriage vows. Because I don't want Scotty to be right about me.
I understand that. But there's something that I really want you to understand. I don't believe that one person breaks a marriage vow. I believe that two people fail each other. Laura, I feel more committed to you than I ever want to feel committed to any woman again in my life. Ever. And I mean that. Get some sleep.
Where are you going?
No, I'm going to sleep over here because you may be an angel, but I'm sure as hell not a saint. And I'm aching every time I look at you. You're killing me, girl. You are absolutely killing me. You know what I think?
What?
I think you never forgave me for that day on the sailboat when you wanted me to make love to you and I didn't.
And you told me to run to my husband and tell him that it was rape.
You're making me pay for that, aren't you?
Maybe.
You witch! You are a witch! Women!
Men!
Cows!
Chickens!
Oh. We're gonna be together one night. I swear we will, but it's gonna be right. It's gonna be absolutely right. It's gonna be just the way you want it. And I can wait, you crazy lady, but I'll tell you something. I hope you sleep as miserably as I'm going to.
Thank you for trying to understand.
I understand one thing very, very clearly. You may be only 18 years old, but when you kiss me, you are a full-grown woman. And it's driving me out of my mind.
Sweet dreams.
Ha!
I love you. If that helps any.
Barely. I love you too, and you know it. And that is the problem. You know it. You know I love you right down to your pretty little toes. Now please, cover yourself up. Good night.